Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of my channel. So today's video is all about my YouTube channel and the growth that I've been seeing for the last 6 months. So in January, I remember very well, I had 1,161 subscribers, and it took me 2 years to get to that 1,161 subscribers. But for the last 6 months, I've seen like some major growth, and to me it's really huge because right now I have 19,261, and this is as of today, which is on 19th of June. Today's on a Friday, but you guys will be seeing this video on a Tuesday. Yeah. So let me just say this. If I was to go back in time, last year, 2019, June, and someone tells me that I was going to have 19,000 subscribers the following year, I think for me, I would see it as a joke, because if I look at the rate at which I was growing back then for the last 2 years, I didn't think I would have gotten here today. It's crazy, okay? And I think the reason why my YouTube channel has grown that fast for the last 6 months is because of the two videos that I did in January. That was the video on my hair falling off and the reason as to why it fell off. And up until now, the views on those two videos are still growing, which is crazy. I can tell the lighting is changing. People are using natural light. I can't do much about it, but yeah, let's just work with that, okay? So what has prompted me to also make this video is the fact that honestly, people have been asking me on Instagram, like people have been sending me direct messages asking me like, how do you grow a YouTube channel? Of which sometimes I find it crazy, and the reason why is because I feel like this growth has come way too fast for me, and if I don't look at the numbers, I still don't feel like I should be the one to be asked that question, okay? Because I remember it feels like yesterday, because I was asking other people, how are you growing your YouTube channel? So if I find people asking me that, I find it a little bit awkward, but I'm trying to get the hang of it, yeah? So like I said, in January, I had 1,000 subscribers. I'm talking too fast. I had 1,000 subscribers, and as of now, I have 19,261. So first of all, before we even get into the nitty-gritties, I want to say this. I'm so grateful to all of you guys. Everyone who takes their time to watch my YouTube channel or my videos, I'm totally grateful to you guys, because if it were not for you, I wouldn't be here. So for everyone who has been there since the day I started, with my 200 views, I'm so grateful, okay? And also for my new subscribers, for those who have subscribed to my channel in this year 2020, I'm totally grateful to you guys, because it's only because of you that I'm where I am right now, okay? And then I also want to say that I'm also grateful because there are times that I post photos on my community tab on my YouTube channel, and I have a caption, like I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, I posted a photo of me, which I'm gonna put right here for those who didn't see it, but I posted the photo right there, and then I was just asking you guys, how are you doing? And sometimes I find it ridiculous that you guys can actually respond to what I'm saying, which is so funny, okay? It's funny to me because it wasn't like that before, okay? It wasn't the norm. It's still not normal for me, okay? So when I find people responding to my posts, I'm totally grateful. Like it blows up my mind, but at the same time, I'm just like, can I just embrace it, okay? So yeah, I'm looking at my notes just in case you're wondering why I'm looking down, okay? Oh, and also, okay, I feel like I say this all the time. If you guys can hear some background noise, please just ignore, because there's a road being built next to where I'm living, and I can't do much about it, but I'm trying to be as audible as possible. And then another thing, I'm also grateful to God and also grateful to you guys another thing that I'm so grateful to God about and also grateful to you guys is when I get feedback from you. When I post a video or I post something on my Instagram, and people give me feedback. Like they find my videos to be inspirational. I inspire them to be better. I inspire them to, keep up with maybe their YouTube channels or just life in general. To me, it means the world. It honestly means the world to me. Like, I remember I posted a video of myself. I posted a video like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and the title of the video was "I Am Worthy." And initially, I didn't think that like people would really comment on it as such, but I also found people send me messages on Instagram just saying, they are grateful to me that I can be vulnerable to you guys and that I can show you guys my truth, and in that way you guys can relate to what I'm talking about, because some of you have gone through or are going through what I've gone through, if that makes sense. So to me it shows that, I'm doing something, okay? It means a lot to me, because why would I be posting YouTube videos and you are not watching or you can't relate to, okay? So that's what I'm saying. I'm very grateful. Okay, so let me just give you guys a background of how it started, at least for those who have subscribed to my channel this year. So I started my YouTube channel in 2018, and to be honest, I feel like I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel from 2014, but I always kept on, what's the word, like postponing or giving myself some lame excuses as to why I should not start a YouTube channel. So sometimes I'm like, what if I started my YouTube channel in 2014? Where would I be right now? But it's okay. Okay, I'm trusting the timing of my life. Okay, so I wanted to start a YouTube channel in 2014, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so I started in 2018, and I remember my first video was on washing my natural, or rather my washed, what's the word? What's the phrase? Hair wash day routine. Okay, so it was about my hair wash day routine. And I think I mentioned it in another video. For the first like 10 or 15 videos of my channel, I wasn't talking because I used to feel like my voice wasn't YouTube worthy. I know it sounds funny, but that's just how I felt about myself at the time. Okay, I feel like I wasn't as confident as I am right now, and I think the reason I'm more confident now is because I've done it longer. I've done more videos, and also the feedback that I've been getting from other people has encouraged me to continue doing what I'm doing. Okay, so by the time 2018 was ending, I had 109 videos. Like, I worked my ass off in 2018, to be very honest. And I remember I used to post 3 videos a week. I think it's only maybe 2 or 3 weeks in that whole year where I only posted like 2 videos. But otherwise, I used to post 3 videos a week. Okay, and my reasoning at the time was, if I'm starting a YouTube channel, there are people who are way ahead of me. They've been there in the game like for maybe 2 years or 3 years, and they post YouTube videos 3 times a week. Okay, so for me at least, because at the time I was just starting off, I was a newbie, I needed to work hard. But again, it wasn't that easy, because by the time I was getting to the end of 2019, my total YouTube channel views, like, how you go to I think it's the About tab on YouTube, you can see the total channel views of a channel. So for me, mine was at 70,000. After 2 years of working hard and having over 100 videos, I only had 70,000 views. So when I posted my video on my hair falling off, it's grown really fast. Right now, I'm almost at 2 million total channel views, which is so huge. Like, to me, sometimes I feel like maybe I'm dreaming, because I'm not used to it. Okay, for the last 2 years of me doing YouTube, I haven't really seen a lot of growth, but this year it's crazy. Like, only God can explain what's going on, to be very honest. So I'd like to say this. I feel like I've paid, I don't know if that's the right term, but I feel like I've paid the price of this YouTube channel for 2 years. Like, when I say I've paid the price, I mean I've worked on YouTube for 2 years and I wasn't being paid. I wasn't getting a lot of views, but I kept on. I was consistent in terms of posting my videos. Okay, and I'm grateful to God and I'm grateful to myself that I never gave up. And I think the reason why I didn't give up is because it makes me happy, honestly. Like, whether I was being paid or not. Okay, I wasn't really being paid, but it's my passion for YouTube that kept me going. It's my passion for content creation that kept me alive even when I wasn't seeing much return at the time. Okay, so, and also I think another thing that has also helped me this far, I think, it's just being true to myself. Again, I'd like to refer to a video that I did, the same video that I've talked about a few minutes ago, on the title being I Am Worthy. On that video I was saying YouTube has helped me to accept me for who I am, like it has helped me to be okay with who I am, and it has in return helped me to be true to who I am. This is the thing. It's very easy to start a YouTube channel and aim someone else that you admire on YouTube and try talk like them, maybe make the kind of videos they make. But I think for me, just doing it more and more, I felt more comfortable and more okay with who I am, and as a result, it has helped me to be true to who I am. So maybe I think for that reason, maybe you guys can tell, I don't know, that I'm just myself, honestly, because you can't fake for so long. It'll fake a point, you'll just be like, it will backfire, right? So I think being consistent and being true to myself is what has helped me grow my YouTube channel this far. So at this point in this video, I feel like I'd like to answer people's questions, or the few people who have been asking me on how to grow a YouTube channel or their YouTube channel, in this video, because sometimes when you have like 15 or 10 people ask you the same question, and just any typing to 10 people at the same time is hectic, okay, and you want to concentrate on each and every other person, which sometimes it's kind of a hassle. So I feel like making a video about it is much easier, so that everyone or anyone who's interested can just come and watch this video. So I'll say this. First of all, let me just refer to my experience when I was almost starting. That was in 2017, because I had made the decision to start my YouTube channel in 2017, but then I put the deadline in 2018 January. So when I was almost starting, I used to be like, you know what, I'll wait until the day I have a camera, like a professional DSLR, and then I'll start filming. And let me just say this, we're in 2020 and I still don't own a professional camera, okay? I'm still using my phone to film, okay? And I don't even own an iPhone, okay? My phone is an Android. I have an Infinix S5, and that's what I'm using to film. And let me just say this is not what I had when I started. You guys can tell that there's a difference in terms of my quality. It's taken me quite a while to get to even this kind of quality, okay? So this is the thing. If you're starting a YouTube channel, or if you're about to, or if you already have one, don't be like, I'll wait until I have this and this to start, or I'll wait for the perfect timing for me to start my YouTube channel. Guys, let me tell you, if you want to start a YouTube channel, just start now. Start now. It's never too late. And don't be like, we're in 2020, it's too late. There's so many people doing having YouTube channels. So long as you have a Gmail account, you are credible enough to start a YouTube channel. So start with what you have. Even if you feel like your phone doesn't have that quality that you want or you aspire to have, just start with what you have. Because let me tell you guys something, you'll do it for maybe 1 or 2 years, and then you will have the growth, and then one day you'll inspire someone else who doesn't have the best of qualities, but they'll be like, okay, because Fiona started at this point, her quality wasn't that awesome, but she's still grown. I mean, I can also do the same thing, yeah? And there's nothing as good as being real and having people to relate to your experience. So you guys can tell, okay, I'm cringing saying this. You can go and watch my YouTube videos that I made in 2018. You can definitely tell that there's a lot of difference in terms of quality. And even just if you compare me to who I was then and now, I feel like I'm more confident now than I was then. I was more cautious, and so I was so what's the word? Like I was judging myself a lot then than now. I feel like now I'm more comfortable in my skin. I'm more comfortable with who I am now. So it's a journey. Don't beat yourself about it. Just start with what you have, okay? Another thing is, when I started, I used to tell anyone and everyone that I know personally to subscribe to my channel. And I was expecting, because they have subscribed to my channel, just because I insisted that they should, I expected them to watch my videos and always comment, but that was not the case. And at some point it used to disappoint me, yeah. But with time I've come to realize my biggest supporters are people I don't know. And I think I've made a video about that. You guys, I'll link it up somewhere here or down in the description box. But don't expect people you know personally to be the ones to support you. You just do your thing. Don't overemphasize this whole issue of people you know watching your YouTube videos, okay? Because right now, let me tell you guys, I don't even know 200 people in person. So I don't even know where these 19,000 subscribers have come from. So this is what I'm trying to say. When you start a YouTube channel, just put your content out there, okay? And then you can promote yourself on your social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook. Yes, you can tell people you know, but at the end of the day, don't have so much expectations for people you know. And I'm not saying that they won't support you, but obviously, if you want to really grow huge, you can't tell me that people who have like what 100,000 subscribers, that particular YouTuber knows each and every other person in their subscriber count. Just put your content out there and be true to yourself and don't overthink it, okay? So just know that the people who will truly support you are people you don't know. Me, if I go to my last video that I made that you guys have already watched on this week, those people who have commented on that particular video, I don't even know them. Okay, so just put your content out there and don't really have so much expectations, and don't even be angry and catch feelings because the people you know are not watching your videos. And then another thing is consistency. Like I said, be consistent. And I say consistent, there are very many aspects of consistency. One, consistency in terms of you posting. So like maybe posting twice a week or once a week, depending on your schedule and your lifestyle, if that makes sense. Okay, so usikuwa like you're posting today and then you wait for 3 months or 1 month and then you post again, especially when you're starting. I feel like watu watakusahau haraka and you don't want people to forget you. So be consistent in terms of posting your videos on your channel, okay? So that if I come to your channel for the first time and I like your one video, and obviously I want to go and watch more and more because I love your videos. But if I look at your video, the video tab on your YouTube channel, only have like 2 videos, and maybe the first one you posted 3 months ago, 1 month ago, and then you posted the second one now, I'll be disappointed, and then I obviously won't subscribe because I'm expecting videos, but my expectations are not being met. So yeah, so be consistent in terms of posting. Another thing when it comes to consistency is consistent in terms of your personality, or consistent in terms of who you are, okay? Be true to who you are. When you're just yourself, obviously you'll be consistent and people can tell. And imagine, you can't fool your subscribers or your viewers. When you're fake, people will tell. So just be true to who you are. Don't try imitate anyone else, because your biggest strength on this earth is being who you are, because there's no one like you on this earth. Kama fingerprint yako ifanani na anyone else, that means that you're only you, and that's uniquely who you are, and you should thank God for that. So be consistent in terms of your personality, in terms of who you are. Usitaki kuwa kama mtu mwingine, and don't overthink your flaws. Your flaws and your strength put together is what makes you unique, and that's what makes the world interesting, that we are not the same. And then another thing which used to kind of freak me out, when I started, I used to be like, there are so many Kenyan YouTubers, okay, who are already doing videos on natural hair. They're already doing videos on makeup. Like, I feel like I've really started concentrating on makeup when I started my YouTube channel. So I still feel like I'm a newbie in a way. So, but I came to realize yes, there's so many people making YouTube videos on hair. There's so many people making YouTube videos on makeup. But what makes the difference is the fact that you're you. Again, that's your strength, okay? Yes, there are so many people, but people, like, you can only find people who roll with you, who get you, who feel comfortable watching you as opposed to another person. And there's nothing wrong about that, okay? And also know, just because someone else has subscribed to my channel doesn't mean that they can't subscribe to your own channel and watch your videos. You may post the same day, and this particular group of people will come and watch my videos, and then when they are done, they'll come and watch yours, or they watch yours and then they come back and watch mine. So don't overthink it. There's nothing like the big fish in the sea. And there's something that I remember I watched on Nancy Moy's videos, I think in 2018 or 2018 happened, and she was saying that something along the lines of, have you ever gone to a supermarket and gone to the bread aisle? Yeah, like there are so many different brands of bread. Just because you have super loaf doesn't mean you can't have festive bread, doesn't mean you can't have someone opening up their bakery shop and baking bread. So don't be like, oh, because there are so many YouTubers in Kenya and they're doing videos on makeup, or they're doing videos on hair, or they're doing videos on lifestyle, or they're vlogging, doesn't mean you can't do your own. You're uniquely you. And guess what? You can have two people having a vlog on a particular event on the same day, but trust me, their videos will be totally different because their personalities are different and how they look at life is totally different. So don't be like, oh, because Fiona anafanya makeup and she's doing hair, I can't do it. Unaweza. Okay, so don't overthink it, just do it. You uniquely you. Put your first step. Okay, I think there's a quote that I saw somewhere in Pinterest and it was something along the lines of, just do your, like, make your first step. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just make your first step. Once you're done with your first step, that's when you do your second step. A journey starts with the first step, so make yourself a deadline. That's what I did for me when I started in 2018. I was like, by the time we get to January 5th 2018, I have to have my first video, and that's what I did. And if you guys go to watch my first video, you'll notice that it was posted on 5th of January of 2018. Another thing which I feel like I was kind of prepared for it when I started, because I had watched a lot of videos. So many other YouTubers were talking about this. Be prepared for haters. Maybe when you start off, you won't notice because your subscriber count will be, itakuwa like mingi. It depends. Watu wengine ni celebs on Instagram, so when you start a YouTube channel, they already have viewers. But for me, it wasn't like that. Okay, so when you start off, just be prepared for haters. There are people who come. Of course, there are people who have constructive criticism, but the people who come there to your YouTube channel just to hate. My video on my hair falling off, trust me, let me say 90% of the comments that I've read there are positive, but of course the 10% are negative. There's even someone who told me, so you went through chemo, this world is not for you. Sasa nashangaa, when you tell me I'm not welcome to this world, like it's not for me, what are you trying to tell me? That I'm supposed to be dead? Imagine it didn't get to me, because I knew sometimes when someone puts a negative comment on your channel, just know it's nothing about you and it's everything about them. Okay, they feel some type of way, maybe they're having issues in their own life and they just want to spread their negativity. So don't catch feelings. Now, like, in fact, for me, mostly what I do is I just delete the negative comment and then I focus on the positive comment. So yeah, be prepared for it. And that's, I also feel like when you have negative comments, that's just a way of you knowing that you're growing. Okay, yeah. And then another thing, I remember another YouTuber from Nigeria. I don't think I know. Her name is Nelo Okeke. So she was saying on one of her videos, I think just based on the same thing that I'm talking about, she was like, there's no embarrassment when it comes to YouTube. Don't be like, I may want to start a new channel, but I feel embarrassed. Akunanga aibu. You put yourself out there, you just be confident, or at least fake it until you make it. Okay, be confident and put your content out there, because if you're embarrassed and you don't do it, then you never have a YouTube channel. Okay, and that does not only apply to YouTube. Like, everything I'm talking about right now applies to any other thing that any other person wants to get into. Maybe you want to sing. You can't be an artist or a musician and you can't record your first song, or at least sing and put it out there on social media, or go for a concert, or anything like that. Yeah, so you have to put yourself out there for people to know who you are, for you to grow. So the fear will always be there, but the thing is, you learn how to manage it as you go. Okay, like right now I'm filming this, but I'm not guaranteed that people will like this video. All I can do is film myself, edit it, do all I need to do before the production part. But when it comes to you guys watching, I can't control that. I can't control how people view it. I can't control what people say. So yeah, just put yourself out there and trust God that everything will work. Okay, and also another thing is confidence grows. Okay, like I said, me when I started, I know for a fact I wasn't like who I am right now. Like, I wasn't this confident, but doing it over time, I get to learn from my mistakes. I get to learn what works and what doesn't, and I get to be more confident. So as a finish up, I want to share with you guys something that I read on Facebook last year. I know it was last year. This is what the post was saying. There's so many people in Kenya right now who are YouTubers. Like, kila mtu sahi Kenya ni a YouTuber. Okay, and they go along the lines of, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And at that point is when I started feeling like Kenyan YouTubers or other new YouTubers are being mocked in that particular post. So the person says, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sahi kila mtu ni YouTuber, but the funny thing is they are not being paid. So they were mocking the fact that some people right now are YouTubers, but they're not being paid, but they're YouTubers. And later on, I came to think about it and I was like, I mean, so long as you have, there's hair on my mouth, so long as you have a Gmail account, you are credible to have a YouTube channel. That's the bottom line, okay? Regardless of where you come from, your skin color, your hair, your gender, your faith, your whatever. The point is, you're credible to have a YouTube channel so long as you have a Gmail account. And there's nowhere on Google where they say, or on YouTube where they have a policy saying because you have 2 subscribers you can't be a YouTuber, or because you have 2 views on your videos you can't be a YouTuber. There's nothing like that, okay? So I felt like this person was just mocking the fact that there are so many people who've gotten to YouTube and they're not being paid. And I was like, Indy, see, everyone who started a YouTube channel, regardless of their subscriber count, even if they have 8 million subscribers, they started at 1, okay? They started at 1 or at 2 or at 3, okay? And at one point they were not being monetized. It takes effort and time, okay? Hata kama kuna watu wenye they post their video, one video, and then they get monetized, the fact still remains that they had to open that YouTube channel, they had to post their first video and have 1 view, 2 views until it gets to 1,000 or whatever, and that's how the views increases and their subscriber count increases. So I was just like, but that's the starting point, and that's where you need to start for you to be monetized, okay? So what I'm trying to say is this: don't let anyone else, if you honestly know you from the bottom of your heart you want to start a YouTube channel, don't let anyone discourage you from that. And don't be like, oh, but there's so many YouTubers in Kenya. Hakuna kitu kama hiyo, sawa? If you want to start a YouTube channel, start. Don't let anyone discourage you. Just keep going. Don't compare yourself to any other person. Just know that you're uniquely you and that you are credible and that you're worth it. Okay, you are worth it. If the main reason why you want to start a YouTube channel is to get monetized, then why not? I mean, who doesn't want money? Okay, kila mtu anataka pesa, sawa? So work hard and put your effort and you'll get there. I've told you guys, maybe nimefanya it 2 years without being monetized, and after 2 years I had only 70,000 views on my channel. And I used to post 3 videos a week in 2018, but 2019 I didn't do because of course you guys know what happened. Yeah, but so pretty much that's it. These are the tips that I wanted to share with you guys, for anyone who wants to start a YouTube channel and they are trying to see how to go or to get going, or you are about to start your YouTube channel, or you've started but you're still trying to figure things out. I could share with you guys my 2 cents and hopefully help you. These tips don't only apply on YouTube, they apply on any other sector in our lives. Like maybe you're starting a business, or you're starting your career, or you're in school, or whatever. I feel like something like consistency obviously applies to each and every sector of our lives, right? So yeah, that's it. So, and if you have any other question that you feel like I need to talk about, share it in the comment section, and I hope that this video was helpful. And if that's the case, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, share the video, comment, and yeah, so up until the next video, bye bye.